The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day after the market close. Tom takes your phone calls from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time using the data available at that time.
Let's go to John in Austin, Texas. Hey, John, what's going on?
Hey, buddy.
How you doing, man?
I'm so good I can't stand it. How about you?
Good, man.
God bless you. All of God's best to you and your family.
Wow.
You teach us how to make money. You are such a man of integrity and honesty.
Right.
I so admire what you do in your show, and you just deserve a whole lot of credit. And the other thing is you would be hard-pressed to invest in something that's going to bring you a better return than that gold report. It is fantastic, buddy. I just so appreciate you helping us make money.
I appreciate it, man.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our quotes from Duke Ellington. A believer is an optimist who thinks of tomorrow. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 70, NASDAQ off 22, S&P's off 9.5, gold contract up $12.40, traded at $1,336 an ounce. Silver up 37 cents at $21.44 an ounce. Platinum up $7 at $1,512 an ounce. Copper up 2 pennies at $3.27 a pound. Light sweet crude up 55 cents, trading at $102.84 a barrel. You had the bonds. The 10-year was up 4 ticks at 125.04. 30-year flat at 137. King dollar up 133 ticks, trading out at 80.17. The euro down 34 at 136. The yen off 31, trading out at 101.32. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, what do you have? We get down to 1952 out here. You close out at 1964. You do volume of 652 million. What does that mean? It means you're going to be right back downtown, folks. Bottom line is that this wasn't a bad day in the context of what is happening around the world. The Dow was off 0.4%. You had the S&P off 0.4. The NASDAQ was off 0.5. In Europe, we had the FTSE off 0.6. The DAX was off 1.5%. Big numbers. Spain was off 1.9. And let's go over the NASDAQ. So what does it mean the longer basis, folks? Longer basis, the correction has started. No two ways about this baby. NASDAQ Composite, what do we have? Down $22, trading at 43.96. Which is 1.6 billion versus 1.7. If we go to take a look at the SPY, correlation inside the S&P, this is what you have. SPY did 95 million shares. You got down to a price point of 195.06. That's after making highs out here with 52 million shares. The NDX 100, what do you have with the NDX 100? We did volume of 44 million shares. That's after making highs with 15 million shares. Well, let's not count 15. That's on the 3rd. We'll count the 7th. 23. You want to count the day before? 31. It doesn't matter which way you take it, folks. Bottom line is that you're down on volume. There's no doubt that the market crawled all the way back. But if we take a look at the future market for a second, you want to see intraday how this crawl came back. What you're looking at is this. Intraday, it comes back, it fills the gap. This is a classic, too. You know, the futures, oh, here, no, 1 second. Let me, that was the Qs, ESU4. The Qs came up, filled the full gap from this morning, and then gave it up once again. We take a look at the future market, and we use the E-minis on that. We take a look at the E-minis, and what you have did just the exact same thing. We came down this morning, 2:50 a.m. Futures are out there at 1965. We got to a low of 1945. You come all the way back up to 1963 and then give it up again. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Guess what, folks? Gold's an ABC structure on the way up. Wide price spread, accelerated volume. We did 166,000 contracts on gold today. We are at 1336. Next stop is up there at the 1392 area. The silver contract. What does silver do? Same type of setup. Silver goes topside with wide price spread, with acceleration. We're at 2145. And what we have is this. We did 50,000 contracts in the silver market, folks. Your A point in silver is 1865. Your B is 2135. That is a big monster. So that is, we're talking $1.75 on top of 2087 and on top of 2082, third, 21, 22. You're talking a 2250 up here. And 2216 is the high of February. What you have is this. Inside the silver market wants to go to the February highs. Inside the gold market wants to go to the March highs. Bonds, ever-ready bonds. What do you have? Well, bonds will not give it up, folks. They gave it up on price today, but guess what? Monster volume. Once you get volume in, give it up slightly on price, you're going to be right back higher. We got to a high out here of 125.15 today. Took out the swing point. The swing point had 752,000 contracts. We did 135,000 contracts. Your swing high from the 29th of May is 126. This baby's going to make a run for 126. You know, if it has the same amount of volume today, guess what? We'll break that 126 and you'll have an ABC structure on the way up. We go look at the 30-year. The 30-year is strong like bull, big time. We did 404,000 contracts in the 30-year, and what you have is this, is that the 30-year, the high of the 30-year, the past 6 months, is 136.10. We got to 138.10 rather, 138.10. We got to 137.25. We did that with 404,000 contracts, right at the 405,000 contract. What you're going to see here, the bond market is going to build cause to get up and over this 138. I expect what you're going to see is about a 142 in bonds, and a 142, of course, is coming up to ICE. The 10-year is out here at 2.53. You know, and yesterday, it's ironic, we were talking about why basically competitively around the world, I yields, they look low, but guess what? They're high in the context of around the world. And we were walking through whether it's the United Kingdom, France, Germany. We brought up Portugal. And, of course, Portugal, folks, you know, just that's 3.9. Last night it was about 2.8. Bottom line is that the second largest bank in Portugal, they stopped trading in it today. Why? Because it's a cash crunch. Bottom line is that when they actually did stop trading in it, by the way, what did happen is that's when our market stopped bouncing back. You know, it's like they stopped the machines. It's a beautiful thing. But bottom line, is it going to make a difference on the long basis? No, it's not. Dollar index. What do we have with the dollar index? What you have with the dollar index is this, and what was pretty cool out here today is that the dollar went higher, gold went higher. Dollar index up 123 ticks at 80.16. You know, we'll see. The dollar had a huge sign of strength on July 3rd. That got it up to the 80.60. I expect you're going to be building some cause to get up to that level. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Let's go to Mario in Boston. Hey, Mario, what's going on?
Good. How are you doing, Tom, today?
I'm doing great. You having a good day out there?
Very nice day.
Cool.
I'm checking on AMD.
ANV. Let's take a look at it. You get Allied Nevada. This is a gold company. The lowest
No, AMD.
AMV?
AMD. Advanced Micro Devices.
Okay, AMD. Sorry, right? No. It's AMD. Sorry. Thank you. Okay, so AMD, Advanced Micro Devices. Okay, the low is 304. The high is 465. It was flat out here today. Okay, so what are you looking to do here?
Looking to get in.
Okay, so when you take a look at this baby, we'll bring this back on a 2-year weekly. What you have is that on a 2-year weekly, it's, you know, it's basically at the top of its range. You know, I mean, the last time it was up here, you come down with monster volume. You went from 434, this is on a weekly in January, get down to 341. You came down on 224 million shares. You know, I'd wait to at least a test of that 304, and you're at 429 right now. So that's a long way down from where you are. I mean, this equity in general, Mario, you know, in 2006 it was $42, and it hasn't been able to basically get out of its way since then. So I wouldn't get too excited about it.
Yeah. Yeah, all right.
Okay, have a great one. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Let's look at some of the high-volume stocks out here. We had Bank of America down 16 cents, that is. CBS was down $2.13. United Continental, check that out. That was up $5.10. And these airlines had to get smoked. Let's see what's going on over there. So she had wide price spread accelerated volume. She did 20 million shares, came off that bottom. And bottom line is that she's got something happening. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We're going to be coming right back. We had the Dow finished down 70, Nasdaq off 22, S&P's off 9.5. Some of the Dow stocks out here. Caterpillar was off 72. You had Big Blue down 72. J.P. Morgan Chase off 46. We're going to be right back.